car was pretty freaking rowdy. Let's go talk to the driver real quick. Yo, man, that was crazy.
How are you, man?
Hell yeah. Oh, damn. That was pretty gnarly.
Thanks.
So how'd the car feel? You said you had some issues?
It's like a shakedown that we're doing today, right?
Yeah.
It feels good. Basically, it's almost like a new angle kit. And it feels good. It feels really good.
Sweet.
I'm excited. Yeah, I saw you on the wall.
Even though it was a small skid, I was like, damn.
Yeah, I saw you on the wall. I saw you filming, so I was like gonna keep coming back at you and like see if I can get closer to the wall.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Turned out pretty good, man.
Yeah, thank you.
You were watching too, right?
Yeah. Make sure everything was good.
All right. So yeah, just give me a little quick rundown of the car, really.
Of the car, so it's BMW E36, has an LS motor in it. Angle kit by MG Solutions, and this guy is the one who built it. My younger brother, and I just lucky to drive it.
Damn, beautiful. Damn, look at that beautiful LS.
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Whoa, she's still steaming. See that? I don't know if you see it, but I see it. Yeah, so it's pretty basic. I mean, it's a Chevy LS, 6-speed transmission, MG Solutions angle kit. And for the most part, that's about it. Just proper tires, proper rear tires, bucket seats, and that's all you need to have like a Pro-Am ready car. Sweet. So, just give me a little rundown of the interior. Like, what do you have here?
Yeah, so D&D hooked us up with these really sweet seats. They're like fat people friendly, so if you get in and you're slightly large, it's a little bit wider for you. And then I have the obviously comp spec Sparko seat. And honestly, it's a little dirty. Don't judge me because it's been sitting in my garage.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just super basic. I have just the tack that tells me what's going on. I don't have a fuel gauge. I don't have a temp gauge. I have an oil pressure gauge, but that's about it.
The rear suspension, man.
Yeah, so we're running field true coilovers here. I'll pop it. Yeah, so we're running field true rear coilovers. Basically all the fab work, bash bar, things like that, cage work was done by Rome at Imagine Garage. 391 rear end, keep it super simple, one-piece drive shaft. I'm not on M3 axles, so everyone tells you to go M3 axles, you're gonna break things if you just don't clutch kick. Since you have a V8, you don't need a clutch kick. If you just don't clutch kick, you'll be fine.
Sweet. All right, man. It's good seeing you shred, bro.
Thanks, bro. Appreciate it.
Keep killing it.
Thank you.
What's up, guys? It's Nick Priono here. Instagram is Nicholas Priono. So this is my 2002 BMW E46 wagon, and it's actually a completely stock engine, M3 transmission, but it has a full cage, and it's also my daily. It's got like a full crazy cage done by Imagine Garage. Supposed to have 2 more bucket seats in the back, so I can do like a drift taxi style thing. I'm still waiting on a couple seats, but this thing is not really stripped out because I still have the carpet, I have my heater, my radio,
That's really interesting.
windows.
That's really interesting. So I think the way you're gonna do the bucket seats in the back, right? You're gonna remove the stock gas tank and then create a plate.
Actually,
the bottom?
we fit right here.
They fit?
Just put railings right there, yeah.
Okay.
The only seats that can fit.
Hey, Nicky, do you have any ether?
Ether? What's ether?
Ether, like starting fluid.
No, not ether. This is a guy who did my cage.
Hello.
It's Rome.
Now we're trying to get the car running.
What's your Instagram?
The what?
What's your Instagram?
Oh, Instagram is RomeCP, or you can check out the cage and all that work under Imagine Garage.
All right, hop the truck. Let's see. What's in the back?
Oh, the thing is super cool.
It's like a full jungle gym here. So we have everything pretty much tied in together as like X style all the way across, no dead tubes. And yes, I'm waiting on 2 more seats, but the only seats that fit are brides or D&D seats. Because we tried Sparkos with the halos, without the halos. We tried NRG, and they passed my window. So the only 2 seats I could fit were like a small 30 waist. But this car is pretty much stock. I'm on BC coilovers with Swift Springs. Modified knuckles, extended E36 arms, but relatively the whole car is stock. Just, mild angle kit.
Sweet. What about the body panels here?
Body panels right here, we're rocking the Big Duck Club sedan over fender kit. This is actually for a sedan, so it's a bit short on a wagon, but RJ from Big Duck Club hit me up and saying that he wanted to put the first kit on this car, and I was totally down for it. So it's a 30 mil over fender. I think he goes up to a 60 on the rear, but I'm only stock power, so I can't really put a big tire or big wheel on because I can't even spin it. But the fronts are 60 millimeters with E36 extended arms, 3 inches from factory. So I'm pretty out there. Like, I believe I'm 1 inch shorter than Weissfab is what I measured my arm to, but it's pretty out there. So
let's do a quick walk around. So what's your favorite thing about the car?
it's a wagon. Everybody says it's so cool seeing a wagon drift because I've only seen maybe 2 other wagons in California drift, and those other 2 were in NorCal during Winter Jam. But I don't think anyone in SoCal has been drifting a wagon like an E46 wagon. I've seen Cressida wagons like Takas, but not an E46 wagon. So that kind of makes it more unique. And plus, it was my mom's car, and she gave it to me for college, and then it turned into this. So that's kind of like the backstory behind it. But
sweet, man. Well, I hope to see you straight out there, bro.
Thank you. See you guys soon.
Hey, so you're here with Charpentier. We're actually here at Willow Springs International Raceway on a Test and Tune fun day. And you're actually sitting here with Kadu, the competition car. So if you look over here, I kind of walk you through what we got going on and how it's set up and why we built it. And I apologize for the background noise. It's going to be super loud, but we'll do the best I can to get loud towards you. So first off, if you see the rest of the car and the outside of the car, the white part of the car is all of the Big Duck Club. So we're running Big Duck Club front lip, front fenders, side skirts, rear side, and it goes all the way around. And what this brush this in about to here before we hit anything structural. So it makes it really nice, very forgiving, especially if you end up throwing it a little too deep. You don't total the car, it doesn't hit and suck you in. So Big Duck Club did a great job engineering some amazing fenders for us. They tuck out here. Then in the rear, we have the huge cooling system. This is all set up by HPS. So HPS gave us the hoses, the lines, the pressures, all the stuff that we needed to build this system back here. And then if you look down below the radiator, we have the RTS quick change, which is actually like a NASCAR or a circle track style quick change rear end. And this allows us to change the gears very quickly in under about 5 minutes. It's super nice. Then if you come over here, you can see the wheels that we're running. So we're running the clutch wheels, and ignore this for right now. These are some test stuff we got going on, but we run the clutch wheels, super strong, very reliable. They treat us really, really well. Inside, we have the cage and everything is all built by Imagine Garage. The whole car is basically built by Imagine Garage. And you can check them out, imaginegarage.com or Imagine Garage on like Facebook, Instagram, anything like that. Then if you look at here, we have we're running all Sparco. So we're running Sparco seats, Sparco harnesses, Sparco steering wheel. Pretty simple inside. I try and keep it easy because I want the team to be able to fix it or repair it as quickly as possible. As you know, in drifting, we have less than 5 minutes to fix the car, get it back out on track, and get going. So it has to be very, very simple and very easy to work on. So let's come back out to the front. And if you look at the front, we have an engine which is built by Millennium Motorsports, and they do an amazing job on this. This is a pretty simple build. It's a 6.0 with a Magnuson twin scroll supercharger on it. Right now we're only running about 4 pounds of boost, and at 4 pounds of boost, it makes 580 wheel, 582 torque. So very, very powerful motor, makes way more than enough for right now. We might bump it up to about 6 or 8 pounds, which will put us around 700. But we don't know yet. This is what we're running for today. And then HPS up front, HPS intakes, and like throttle setup. So we're running that as well. Other than that, most of the car is pretty stock. The other big thing and big like trick or secret with this car is running the brand new Feel like double bypass or external reservoir coilovers. And we ran the single ones last year, but this year we went to the doubles. So they're external, they're now separated, so this is rebound up here, and then you have compression down here at the bottom, so you can adjust them separately. So for certain tracks, if you need more or less traction, you can dampen one without affecting the other one. So you can still keep the rebound, make compression a little bit harder, or vice versa, depending on what you need and what you desire at that track. Underneath that, the car is sitting on a set of WiseFab front and rear end. We run WiseFab for 2 reasons. One, because we get a lot of angle out of it. And the second reason is that they're very easy to buy a couple of kits, and I don't have to keep making stuff. So we make stuff for the practice cars and all the fun cars, but for the competition cars, we try and just get stuff that's right off the shelf, so it's really easy to replace. So anywhere we are, if we have any problems, we can make it very, very simple for us. Other than that, we're running a rear mount radiator, as you saw. So we have the coolant lines all HPS. That runs all the way through the chassis and out to the rear. And we're running an AccuSump, so a wet sump system on this motor, till about 800 horsepower. And then we'll go to we'll run a dry sump after that. So probably going from, let's say, Pro 2 to Pro 1. If we need to add more horsepower to it, we'll go to a dry sump setup. But this is Kadu, and this is the car that I will be running in Pro 2 this year, 2019.
Alright guys, my name's Jay Kubota. Instagram tag is Porchada.or with a W. And this is my car. So it's a SR20 DET, built, forged, high comp, everything. BC valves, you name it. And making rough
roughly like 340 horsepower, so nothing crazy, but yeah. And then sexy style body kit, Stage 21 hood, G-Corp wing, D-Max fenders, a little bit of NOS, just for the ricer things. And yeah, I mean, very simple car. And recently got into the team Auto Factory Realized, shout out to them. And yeah, this car's been out for over a year and I finally revealed it. Shout out to my team, shout out to my sponsor, Chlororad Rival Knuckles. Got the Rival Knuckle, you can't see the angle kit, but it's in there.
So what about your wheels? What are those?
SSR Agile Minerva, 17-18 stagger. And interior, full interior. Gotta keep it, you know, gotta keep it nice. Cusco Stage 21 cage. Clean dash. Defi gauges. Final connection steering wheel. Trying to do it all. The car's feeling solid. A little bit of tweaking here and there, and hopefully it's good for the rest of the year, I guess. Who knows?
All right, sweet, man.
But yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
Hi guys, I'm Trevor Roberts. You can find me on Instagram at Sparkies. This is my 1990 325. Started out life just daily driving it. I bought it with the engine in it. It has a S52 in it. And I needed a couple electrical things done. After I took care of it, I still driving it on the street. After I got a little bit too many things on it, I started just dedicating it as a track car. The things I've done to it, I have a big brake kit on it, hydro, ASD hydro, a SLR angle kit, all poly bushings, exhaust on it. Haven't really been sliding too long. This is about my third event, so just kind of feeling it out and see what the car needs. I don't know how much else.
Let's go ahead and pump the hood, man.
Yeah.
Show us around.
Yeah. Alright. So it's a S52 out of a 97 E36 M3. Just pretty stock for the most part. I have headers on it, intake, aluminum radiators, just kind of like the custom things to keep you going at the track. Let's see what else we got here. Inside it's just completely gutted. Got the Bimmer World shifter, the ASD hydro, a Sparko wheel, and everything else is pretty much just gutted.
Okay. What about these flares? Where'd you get them?
Yeah, these flares are from eBay actually. I just found them, just like a generic brand that I bolted up, and I had to move out the fender a little bit for the SLR kit to keep the angle in it.
You're looking good out there.
Thanks, dude. I'm hoping to go out to many more events and start competing.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about the car?
Favorite thing about the car? Probably the engine swap. Either between the engine swap swapping the angle kit. The angle kit makes it really responsive. I can flick it really hard and max that angle out, and hopefully in the future I'll be able to crank it out a little harder.
All right, man, keep printing.
Thanks, brother.
My Instagram name is _S_13, and this is my S13.
Sweet, let's give it a walk around, man.
So it's got a SR20 with a rival knuckle kit. It's pretty basic. It's a stock turbo. Gets the job done. Reliable. Haven't had any issues with it all day long. Yeah, like I said, it's got rival knuckles, villain's dual caliper setup, AST handbrake. It's pretty basic. It's got all the arms.
You're killing it, man.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, looking good. One day it's gonna look nice and everything too. Yeah.
I don't want to put all this money into body work and just crash it, just in case. I'll get comfortable first, dude.
Sweet, sounds good. So what's your favorite thing about the car?
The angle. I can throw it sideways really. I can throw it sideways a lot.
Sweet. Awesome, man. Well, keep shredding, bro.
Yep.
Alright, have a good one.
Alright, you too. My IG is just Gary, SUK. This is my S13. It's a little rough, but let me show you the motor.
Nice.
It's a late model Aristo 2J VVTi. It's all standard, stock ECU, stock twins. Very basic setup, but it's bulletproof. It's reliable. Stats, coilovers, coil rad, oil coolers, power steering cooler, radiator. As far as aero, there's nothing at the moment. I'll have something in the next couple months, but at the moment I'm just testing, just doing a shakedown of all the suspension. I typically run Federals all around, R's in the front and SS in the rear. Aside from that, the car is actually pretty basic. It's all powered by Max, multi-links in the rear, rival knuckle, extended arms, and angle kit. Everything else is pretty standard. It's a pretty basic setup. It's basically meant to just be bashed on.
Okay. So what about that wing in the back? What's that?
It's an old Koguchi power wing. It looks really cool. As far as functionality, I have no idea. I mean, I've driven with and without it, and it does make a slight difference, but it's mainly just for looks. It just looks cool.
Sweet. All right, man. So what about your wheels? What's your wheels?
They are Rays 57 DRs. They're obviously not the lightest wheel, but they take a beating. Like, I've bashed them pretty good, and they're not, they're not cracked, they're not bent, but they're a little heavy for what they are. But they run 17.9 front, 18.10.5 rear.
Let's get a little rundown of your interior.
The interior is actually pretty basic. It's all stock. I have an old Integra Type R and a thrash bucket seat.
Say that again?
I have a thrash bucket seat. It's pretty old. I have an old Recaro from Integra. D-Max floor mats. I have a Rival Auto actually made my bolt-in cage, which is pretty cool. He made it so it's pretty unobtrusive. So even though it has door bars, it's still really easy to get in and out of the car.
Nice. What's your favorite part about the car?
I probably have to say the motor. I mean, it's the most reliable thing I've ever had. I went through 6 SR20s before I ended up with a 2J, and it was really just for reliability. I wasn't really looking for a ton of power. I just needed something that was going to last more than a few events, and this has been it. It's been 4 years of nonstop abuse, and all I've done is change the oil. That's it.
I hope to see you shred out there again.
Yeah, man. Cool.